Welcome to 10K Tuesday. So this two-pronged approach that I've got, that I'm trying to live by, where I want to have something challenging on my calendar, and two, I always want to have something creative going. I want to try to treat myself at least once a week to doing something creative for myself. And so surfing is going to be it. That's going to be my thing. And I feel like a lot of people, they have a secret life. If this is going to be my secret life, I think there's nothing but upside. You know, for example, there's this channel called Soft White Underbelly. It's fascinating. The dude just talks to all sorts of people that you'd never really would think want to be interviewed. And he coaxes them into talking about their lives. Like, he'll have crack addicts, he'll have heroin addicts, and they're not the type of people that are sort of depicted to us in the movies, right? Like, I think he interviewed this one guy that's like, I work for the cable company, but on the weekends, I'm shooting up heroin. I've been that way for 25 years, and he maintains a normal life. And that's a really extreme example, but I do feel like we sort of need something that's just for us. It could be painting, like my wife has really embraced, what's that painting called? Watercolor, watercolor painting. That's just for her, man, and it brings her so much joy. Golfing is one thing that I really enjoy, but I don't want to do that by myself. I want to do that with good friends, So maybe the surfing thing could be it. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a whirl. There's no certainty. There's probabilities. There's possibilities. There's certainties. I moved to the beach a year ago. I've spent my entire life in the foothills and the mountains of Southwest Virginia. So surfing is absolutely just alien to me. I don't know, man. It's just something I've always wanted to do, and now I'm finally doing it. They lend you surfboards at the library here, so it's just marvelous. I'm going to give it a shot. I've only surfed one time in my life, and it was like 2 or 3 years ago on my birthday. I got this wetsuit like 2 years ago at some factory fire sale, knowing I'd use it someday. And so someday is now here. It's May, the water is cold, and you know what? This is a popular surfing spot, and nobody is here. And my brain is thinking, dude, something's wrong. Nobody else is here doing this. Why are you even trying this? The things that I talk about on this channel here, get something challenging on our calendars and do something creative. So, this is kind of a blend of the two things. I'm going to give it a shot, and even though my brain is saying, man, this is something we don't do, this is something alien, something's wrong, you shouldn't be here, I'm going to do it anyway. I know that water's cold. There's a reason why nobody's here. It's a Saturday morning. There should be people here. I feel like we're here to heal ourselves and teach others to do the same. And I don't know, whether it's through surfing or crocheting or painting or whatever floats your boat and makes you feel more fulfilled. I want that for you. And there's no guarantee I'm gonna do well at surfing today. No guarantee. But I don't want to go my life and look back and say, man, I wish I would have tried that, and I didn't. So this is just one of those things. I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm not going to take a GoPro out there on day one, but I'll try to capture some footage here and see how we can do it, because I know I don't want to lose that thing. In fact, I know not to wear an Apple Watch. That one time I went surfing, I lost my Apple Watch, so I know that much. So it's all a learning curve. I kind of wish somebody was here that I could sort of talk to and get some pointers, but it's just me in the ocean. Hey, we'll give it a shot. I want this for you. I really do. If there's something you've been itching to do, try it, do it. What do you got to lose? What's the worst thing that can happen? It's a pretty May day. It's kind of chilly, a little bit. It's like 59. I know that water is really cold. I picked up the suit at a fire sale a couple years ago, knowing I'd use it someday. Someday is here. All right. Do not waste this day. Let's see how we do. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120 people out here today. So yesterday, came out here, there wasn't anybody. So maybe it was a bad day. The waves were kind of coming in from north to south as opposed to east to west. They're crashing on the beach directly. So maybe my failure yesterday was because of that, or it's just because I'm a beginner. So let's see. Alright, we're gonna give it a whirl. Wish me luck. I don't think it's happening today, but I'm a little bit better than I was yesterday. I kind of got up 2 times, a little bit, but better waves are over here. That's where the surfers are, but I don't see anybody setting any records over there. I'm just glad to be here today. I think I'm just gonna unhook this leash and just go for a swim. It feels wonderful out there. The wetsuit is the key. Oh my gosh. I'm really glad I took advantage of this thing long before I even lived out here or had access to a surfboard. The cool thing is, I borrowed this from the library for free. It's amazing. I know you could do that out here. Anyway, I'm having a ball, trying something new, kind of failing at it. But you know, like, that's what makes you appreciate stuff. The failing at it, because if you were awesome at everything you touched, you wouldn't appreciate it. If you were never sick, you wouldn't appreciate being healthy. You know, I saw this Twilight Zone one time where this dude, I only caught a snippet of it, but the way I understood it was like he was in this room and everything went perfect for him. Like when he shot pool, he broke the rack for like 8 ball and all the balls went in. Like nothing was a challenge for him. And at first he thought he was in heaven, but I think the reveal was that he was actually in hell. It's just one of those weird things that I remember from like a kid. I saw a part of an episode, and it just always stuck with me. So the failing is kind of fun, and the progression will be cool. The journey, the path, and ideally by the end of this summer, I'll be a surfer. So cool. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. And if, I don't know, tune in next week. I'll keep giving this stuff a try. And of course, other things. It ain't going to be all about surfing. It's not a surfing channel. But, man, if you dig the content I'm putting out there and you find anything in it for you, why don't you by all means hit that like button and consider subscribing. I drop something at least every week. Sometimes more when I can get around to it. All right, thanks for watching. Do not waste this day.